She was just so nervous. She was like, I can't carry on like this. The frequent overnight waits and settling differs when I'm returning to work and other people will be looking after Lucy. But it
Yes.
doesn't sit right with me to do something really harsh. Lucy was
Mm.
waking a lot overnight,
Oh,
8
okay.
plus times a night. Wasn't unusual. The worst thing about those wakes for Hazel and Jack is that sometimes Lucy could be up for 30 to 60 minutes. The other
Okay.
thing that they really wanted help with was how to settle Lucy to sleep. So, up until the last month, they had been feeding Lucy to sleep, and it had been working relatively well for them. Lucy was still waking a lot overnight, but Hazel was able to give her breastfeeds and she would go back to sleep relatively quickly. Um,
Mm.
but over the last month, they found that even with the breastfeeding, that Lucy wasn't able to go back to sleep easily. And Hazel was having to rock her, so giving her a breastfeed and then rocking her to sleep
Okay.
in her arms. And when she had those
Mm.
nights where she was awake 8 plus times a night, that is an awful lot of physical work for the parents to be doing.
What decisions were made around settling?
We talked about using the supported accelerated approach so that Hazel could have a chair right beside the cot, do some humming or shushing, staying present with her baby, wasn't leaving the room, and was giving her some verbal input.
Yeah.
Hazel and Jack felt that that was just perfect for them.
Yeah, I find a lot of families absolutely love that approach because they don't
Mm.
want to just walk away knowing that their child's going to be a bit confused about why they're in their cot and what's going on. They can just sit right there and stay with them and give them lots of reassurance, but in a way that still results in making progress.
So they had a follow-up appointment about 3 weeks later, and they just looked like different people. They had gone from a baby who was up, minimum 4 times overnight, but much more likely 8 times overnight, to now having a
Mm,
baby that was only having one feed overnight, had adjusted
right.
really well to the 2 nap schedule,